you know, three teams love heading up north towards Georgopol and the surrounding areas. Now, before that, let me just go over the overall rankings in Erngl once again, because for now, it has been TSM that have been dictating the terms. However, godlike eSports, oh boy, they are coming so close to take that throne away from the Kings. And as far as godlike is concerned, I guess they are just waiting for the right moment and for the right chance. But over here, godlike, well, they have no opposition at all.
Well, it's Yasna. It is Yasna. I mean, they're going to get a lot of loot, and I have to say, it's all about getting a decent spot, right? I mean, if your drop location is good, if you're going to get decent amount of loot early on in the game, that is going to be just fantastic, right? I mean, you're going to get an advantage against your opponent who might not have that kind of loot. I mean, imagine godlike. They are having a beautiful loot. They're having 89 total points to the name. They're brimming with confidence. But let's pit two teams. Like, let's pit godlike against someone like Tactical Esports. I mean, they're not feeling confident. They got the chicken dinner though, but they are in bottom 5. I mean, it's always about having that confidence and having that loot early on in the game.
You know, we were talking about momentum yesterday, and then we kind of narrowed it down to that mental momentum. If Tactical Esports, they still have that. If they know that, you know, hey, wait a second, we just won our first thing. They have kind of given up the summit of Potato Hill. In fact, another team is going to be moving in, and that team are the boys from the Safari gang. Now, sooner or later, some fighting might break out, but the question is when, because looks like OR Esports, they are going to back away and head to the apartments once again.
Well, Potato Hill is a dangerous place, XP, I have to say. I mean, this is the place where a lot of teams are going to rotate from. You have to be ready for some action, and yes, the action is going to start, because godlike gaming, I think godlike esports, they are too close to Enigma gaming, and yes, they're going to fight. It's all about the first knock. If they can get the first knock, we know how aggressive godlike could be.
I mean, yeah, they could wait for the first knock, but of course, if they do suppress the opposition, there you have it. Shots are going to be fired, but now TSG could be coming into play as well, and Daddy does have a good position. If you have a look at his POV, he looks dedicated. He is stern, and well, he might want to dish out a little bit of damage and live up to his name. For now, godlike, they suddenly realize, hey, wait a second, someone else is close by, and they don't want to be pincered in. They're going to be moving further up the mountain, while it looks like Clutch God is still going to be in his little wizard tower. But the thing is, if he moves, that is where Daddy could lay down some lead in his back.
I was thinking they left a player behind, and I think that's their plan. They're just waiting for their chance to come in. Enigma, if they come out.
And well, as far as godlike are concerned, they are still in the center. However, the circle might just shift a bit to the west, possibly towards the northwest. We might actually see some action breaking out at Potato Hill in the not so distant future. Oh my goodness, massive grenade. About a few more seconds, because godlike are taking the fight to OR Esports after all. Now Neo is going to be low on HP, and I do believe they've already lost 2 members, which means this is going to be a massive fight for them. Jonathan, oh my goodness, his position is given away. Bullets are flying his way, and well, grenades are going off in every which direction. He needs to make sure he deploys enough smoke. He needs to make sure he obscures the vision of the enemies, and for now, he is going to be a lucky man, because, well, the enemies might just think that anyone over there has been done and dusted with. But there you have it, a massive grenade comes in, it goes boom, and Evo is going to make sure that Jonathan is going to be brought down to his bloody knees. Now, if OR Esports are keeping an eye out on their kill feed, they know that they only have one man to contend with, and that man is Zegod. But the thing is, he is way far away. He, in fact, is on the hill. He is still outside the circle. In fact, he could knife them in the back.
Well, now I wondered how Zegod is going to rack up those points, but meanwhile, OR Esports off to a brilliant start. They had to get their first finish, though. Meanwhile, Tactical Clutch, he managed to get the knock on Scarlet Gaming. Scarlet's Gaming there on the back foot. Rex is also getting the